How's it going, everybody? This is Steve once again from Rockstar Eater, coming to you with another rockin' episode. And it's so early today, you know, it's actually about 10 o'clock. I usually don't go out to eat this early in the morning, but hey, why not be a little adventurous today, right? Get some breakfast today, as I am going to be continuing on with my South American food tour, which I started in the last episode with Bolivian food. And this time I'm going to be heading into the country of Colombia, trying Colombian food for the first ever time. And it's a food that's not really that well known, because in LA there's only like I think 3 or 4 of these restaurants, but I'm at one of the best ones here in North Hollywood at this restaurant called La Maria, which specializes in Colombian food, authentic Colombian food. That is one of the hits of the town, basically. So I'm going to be going in here and I'm going to be trying Colombian food for the first time. So if you guys don't know what Colombian food is like, then you're going to see it for the first time here in this episode, as I give you an overview of some of the most popular traditional Colombian foods that you can find. So whether you travel to Colombia or you're looking for a local Colombian restaurant, then these are some of the things that you can get to get a starter on Colombian cuisine. So stick all the way to the end of this episode so that you can see and get yourself educated on some really great Colombian food. And also, if you haven't already, please subscribe to this channel. Take a moment to hit that subscribe button, because I release these food episodes on a weekly basis, some of the best you'll find on the internet. Anyways, let's go in and let's get the show going. So once you get in here, it's a very small restaurant. So there's about like maybe 10 different tables inside, and then they have some outdoor seating as well. It has a really nice like South American look to it, very traditional. It almost kind of looks like you're going into a restaurant in South America. And what's also pretty cool is that by the cash register, they have all these different Colombian snacks like down here, which, you know, they got like everything from cookies to like guavas dessert, I guess, or sauce. And they have some soda and some chips. I mean, it's like a little Colombian market if you want to get some Colombian snacks and you want to try it out. So I think what I'm gonna do is to try one of the soups, like the sancocho criollo. I heard is a very good traditional one, so I'll get a small one of that. And then I'm also gonna get the Bandeja Paisa, which is a very popular Colombian food with like steak and rice and beans and all that good stuff. So yeah, that I'm definitely going to get. And then maybe I'll also get an arroz con pollo, which is chicken breasts with yellow rice and vegetables. And I think I'm good to go. This right here is the famous empanadas. The Colombian version is pretty unique from what I heard, and I can already tell because the outside looks a little bit more kind of like crusty, I would say. So I got a beef and a spinach one. I don't know which is which, but I guess I'll find out in just a little bit. So before I get started with my empanadas, I also ordered a Colombian soda. This is the most popular soda that you can find in the country of Colombia. Wow, I love soda. I wonder how this tastes like. Well, let's find out. Oh, wow, very nice. All right, so I got my soda ready, and I got all my delicious Colombian food ready. Here we go. So I'm gonna start by putting some of this garnish, just so I can have some flavor with this empanada, which I'm sure already has a lot of flavor. That's really nice. Oh, really good. This is definitely the beef one. There's no veggies in here. This empanada is so different because it's like, it's not like the pie type of empanada. This is more of kind of like a, really like a crispy, crunchy type of empanada, which I like. I really like crunchy, crispy food anyways. Here are two really traditional Colombian foods that the restaurant decided to give on to me to try today. One of them is called the pan de bono, and this is like a yuca. It's made out of yuca basically, and this is also another yuca as well, which is called a bunuelos. It's called a bunuelos. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, but yeah, this is also another one of the popular foods you can find in Colombia. Here's the ball right here, about to go right into my mouth. It's really crispy on the outside, and then inside is like very cakey, almost like a sponge type of texture inside. And I do taste like some creaminess, or is it like some milk or something inside of it? But yeah, this thing has a really nice, like actually it's cheese. Yeah, it has like a cheesy flavor to it. Oh, this definitely you gotta get. This is so great. Oh, here we go with the pan de bono right over there. You see that? Okay, this one's different. This one has more of like a chewy texture to it, so it's not deep fried. I would say, yeah, it's more like chewier, has more of a pastry-like taste to it. And then in the center filling, I think this is like, what is it, like strawberry filling? Oh, I think it's guava. Oh yeah, there's like an interesting guava filling inside. That's so cool. This right here is the sancocho, so it is like a soup with like beef chunks in here, and I think they got some like potato in here too, and some like bananas. Oh yeah, this soup looks so interesting. I don't think I've ever tried anything like this one before. I think what I'm going to do first with the sancocho is try the broth before I move on to the heavier stuff like the beef and the potatoes. Oh, that's like really nice yellowish green broth. Oh yeah, it's like a very nice, light, veggie type of broth flavor. But now I want to try to get it with some of this beef right over here. Oh man, that's a nice piece of beef stew. It's very tender, and it adds, of course, you know, that protein flavor to this overall soup, which is a very light soup, but also still pretty flavorful. So this is the famous Bandeja Paisa. As you can tell, there's a lot going on in this plate. It's like super heavy, and it's also one of the most popular foods you can eat at here in La Maria. I'm gonna show you what they got here. So they got this big piece of like pork skin, pork belly that's deep fried. Oh wow, meat lover's dream. And then you also got some steak there. You got a piece of sausage, which is chorizo right there. You got some plantains, and then you got this thing called the arepa, which is like Colombian tortilla basically. And then you got egg, rice, beans, and avocado. And there's your whole thing. Where do I even start with this one? Okay, maybe I'll go ahead and just cut off some of this pork belly or this pork skin first, since this looks so conspicuous. It just like stands out. I just want to eat that one first. Okay. Well, here we go. Probably not the healthiest thing to eat, but if you're all about taste and comfort, this is probably it right over here. Oh, yep. Amazing pork belly. It's deep fried, so it's like crispy, and then of course you taste the pork belly meat inside, and then, you know, if you love pork belly, especially fried pork belly, you're really gonna like this one. Oh man, I can already tell I'm already off to a good start. Now I think I'm gonna move on and try some of the steak now at the bottom. Kind of like this flat steak. Still, it looks very delicious nevertheless. Oh, okay. Yep, steak is good too. It's not like, you know, eating like one of those thick like porterhouse T-bone steaks or anything like that, but you know, for like a casual meal like this, it actually tastes pretty nice. It works well. Here's that piece of arepa. I don't know exactly how you're supposed to eat it, but I'm assuming maybe put some beans on top of it. This arepa is different from a traditional tortilla because it's like thicker. It's thicker. It's probably like 5 times thicker. Then the last one for today is the arroz con pollo. This is also another popular dish that you can find in Colombia. This one is pretty simple. It's so the main attraction is like the rice. It's like with rice and then chunks of chicken inside along with some vegetables that's all kind of cooked together. All right, here we go. Oh wow, it almost tastes kind of a little bit like a risotto. Has a really nice flavor to it. Like I taste the chicken along with the rice, and then I believe it's like, what's it, peas and bell pepper that are inside of it. So this is my, you know, I don't really remember the last time I've had like any rice dish from a South American restaurant. So this might actually be the first actually. I mean, I've had white rice, but this is the first time I've had like any other kinds of rice as like a specialty dish. So yeah, if you love rice and you love chicken, then this is really the thing you got to get. So when you come here, you have like all your different selections that you can choose from, like your soups all the way to your rice dishes, to your mixed meat platter, the bandeja. You got your empanadas and all these other really great like appetizers all around. So there's like a little bit of everything for everybody here. Oh man, you know, I really loved, let's see. Yeah, I mean, I really love so many of these things. Like I definitely like the bandeja, which has all these meats that I love because I'm just a meat person. I love the empanadas. I love the bunuelos. I'm having a hard time remembering that. Bunuelos, which is that circular fried ball thing that I just had earlier. And yeah, so I mean, everything here is just great. I mean, even the soups are really mighty nice as well. So yeah, if you are in this area in North Hollywood, so it's kind of like a little bit close to Burbank. But yeah, if you're here, open to trying some good Colombian food, then obviously you got to come here to La Maria. Really popular with the community. Jonathan Gold's been here as well. Really captures like the authentic taste of food in Colombia. So now you know, if you want some good Colombian food, then La Maria's here in North Hollywood is the place to go. All right guys, so one more thing that I should mention is this is Antonio. He's the owner of this restaurant here in North Hollywood. So if you come into this restaurant, Antonio is going to take care of you. He is the man, so look out for him, and he's definitely going to take care of you when you come here.
Great.
So I hope you guys have enjoyed the wonderful world of Colombian food. I certainly did. Anyways, thank you so much for watching the show, and if you enjoy what I'm doing here on this channel, then please give me a thumbs up, and also please comment on the section below if you've had Colombian food before and you would like to recommend any dishes that I have not tried in this episode that's a must next time, then please by all means, please mention it. And finally, please subscribe to Rockstar Eater. All you gotta do is go down to the bottom, hit the subscribe button, as well as the notification bell, and you'll be getting these episodes on a weekly basis. So I'm gonna try to stay cool for the rest of the day, and I hope you guys will as well. So I hope you have a rockin' day today, and that you'll try some of this rockin' Colombian food sometime soon. And be sure to also click on the video on my screen to see some of my other South American foods that I have done all around the city. So I'll see you guys in the next video.